MLB shocker in the making? The Dodgers may be on the verge of pulling off one of the biggest trades in recent history, and it involves none other than Paul Skenes, the Pirates' rookie phenom and NL Rookie of the Year. Rumors are heating up that L.A. could be closing in on a blockbuster deal that would bring the SoCal native home. But with the Pirates' front office shutting down the idea publicly, is this just smoke or the calm before a baseball earthquake? Get ready, we're breaking down everything you need to know about this wild trade buzz. Hey everyone, before we dive into this incredible baseball news, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, so you never miss out on the hottest MLB updates and breaking trade rumors. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about stories in baseball right now, a potential blockbuster deal that could shake up the MLB landscape and send shockwaves through the National League. The buzz around the league is that the Los Angeles Dodgers might be gearing up to make a massive move to acquire none other than Pittsburgh Pirates ace, Paul Skenes. This isn't just any player, folks. Paul Skenes, fresh off winning the 2024 National League Rookie of the Year, has been absolutely dominant on the mound this season, showing why he's one of the most coveted young pitchers in baseball. Right now, Skenes has been tearing it up for the Pirates, putting up a remarkable 2.44 ERA over 10 starts, which is incredibly impressive for a rookie just getting his feet wet in the majors. His poise, his command, and his ability to strike batters out have made him the cornerstone of the Pirates' pitching staff and a potential future ace in the game. What makes this rumored trade so exciting is that the Dodgers, a team always in the hunt for a championship, might be willing to give up some of their top prospects just to bring Skenes back home to Southern California. Yes, you've heard that right, Paul Skenes is actually from Southern California, making this move potentially a homecoming, and it would be a huge storyline for both the player and the Dodgers franchise. Now, we have to remember that the Pirates' general manager, Ben Cherington, has come out publicly saying that trading Paul Skenes is not part of the conversation at all. This statement seems like a strong stance, but with rumors flying thick and fast around the league, many fans and insiders wonder if this might just be a smokescreen, a strategic move to keep negotiations under wraps or to drive up the asking price for Skenes. It's not uncommon in baseball for teams to play their cards close to the chest in these high-stakes trade talks, especially when a player of Skenes' caliber is involved. So, could there be more going on behind the scenes than what we're being told? The speculation is definitely heating up, and this story is far from over. Let's talk a bit more about what Paul Skenes brings to the table. At just 22 years old, he already has a reputation for being one of the most polished and confident pitchers in the game. His fastball can hit the mid-90s with impressive movement, and he's got a nasty slider that's baffling hitters left and right. Beyond the raw stuff, it's his mental toughness that stands out, his ability to stay composed under pressure, to adjust mid-game, and to consistently deliver in clutch situations. That kind of presence on the mound is priceless, especially for a team like the Dodgers, who are always looking to build a pitching staff that can dominate in the postseason. Adding Skenes to a rotation that already features elite arms could elevate the Dodgers to a new level of dominance. But what about the prospects the Dodgers might be willing to part with? While no official details have leaked, rumors suggest the Dodgers could be prepared to offer some of their top young talent in exchange for Skenes. This could include high-ceiling pitchers and position players from their farm system, guys who have the potential to be stars in their own right. It's always a tough pill to swallow for fans when a team trades away promising prospects, but in this case, the Dodgers might see it as a necessary price to pay for a proven, major league-ready ace who can make an immediate impact. After all, winning now often takes precedence over building for the distant future, especially for a team with championship aspirations. On the flip side, for the Pirates, acquiring a haul of prospects in return for Skenes could jumpstart their rebuilding efforts. Pittsburgh has been working to develop young talent and get back into playoff contention, and adding a bundle of highly regarded prospects could accelerate that process. Of course, losing a star like Skenes would sting, but if they can replenish their farm system and build a competitive roster for the coming years, it could be a win-win situation in the long term. This rumored trade also raises interesting questions about the current state of the Dodgers roster, and their championship window. Are they fully committed to going all in this season? Do they see Skenes as the final piece that can push them over the edge? With a strong core of veterans and some exciting young players already in place, the Dodgers have been on the cusp of greatness for a while, but a dominant ace like Skenes could be the difference maker. Now, let's zoom out for a second and look at how trades like this impact the broader MLB landscape. When a young star like Paul Skenes gets moved from a rebuilding team like Pittsburgh to a perennial contender like Los Angeles, it sends ripples across the league. Other teams will be watching closely, trying to gauge how the Pirates might use their new assets and how the Dodgers' rotation will adjust. It also puts pressure on other contenders to make similar bold moves to keep up, which could lead to a flurry of trade activity in the coming weeks. For fans, this kind of drama is what makes the trade deadline one of the most exciting times of the baseball season. Let's also consider what this means for Paul Skenes himself. Moving to a team like the Dodgers, with their passionate fan base and high expectations, could be a huge opportunity but also a lot of pressure. He'll be stepping into a spotlight that demands excellence every single game. But judging by his performance so far and the confidence he carries on the mound, Skenes seems ready for the challenge. Playing in front of a hometown crowd could bring out the best in him and give his career an exciting new chapter. Imagine the storylines: the Southern California kid returns home to lead the Dodgers pitching staff and chase a World Series title. It's the kind of narrative that baseball fans dream about. Of course, until we see an official announcement, all of this remains speculation. But that's what makes following baseball trades so thrilling: the rumors, the leaks, the back and forth between teams and agents. Every day brings new twists and turns, and this one has all the makings of a blockbuster deal that could define the 2025 season. I'll be keeping a close eye on this story and bringing you all the updates as soon as they happen, so if you're not subscribed yet, now's the perfect time to do it. In the meantime, what do you think? Would you trade some top Dodgers prospects to get Paul Skenes? How do you see this trade impacting both the Pirates and the Dodgers? And where do you think Skenes fits into the Dodgers' rotation? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because I'd love to hear your take on this potential game-changing move. Now, to expand this to a full 3,500 words, I'd keep unfolding each of these points with more detail, breaking down Paul Skenes' pitching mechanics, his college and minor league career, more insight into Dodgers' prospect pool and farm system, a historical perspective on similar blockbuster trades, in-depth analysis of what Pittsburgh could get in return, and how this fits into the Dodgers' long-term strategy. If you want, I can develop that detailed expansion for you too,